What is up, you guys? For today's video, we are going to be using the brand new Colourpop Strawberry Shake palette. And girl, I've already looked at this palette. I did open it up because I was really curious about the color story, but I haven't used it yet. But can we just take a moment to appreciate the packaging? Like, it is just so cute. I really love this like pastel pink kind of like casing to it. It's really adorable. It is definitely the color of a strawberry shake, which gets me really excited. I love strawberries. I don't know about you guys, but they are my favorite fruit besides mango. But like, girl, it's just so cute. And then when we open her up, as you can see, the color story in here is so adorable. I really love that it has a lot of like pink to it, but it also has a couple of other different pops of color, like these kind of like tangerine yellowy kind of orangey shades, as well as a really cool kind of like champagne shade in here too. But dang, I'm just so excited to use this one. However, before we jump into using this palette today, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like. And also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And on Instagram, I post 7 days a week with a ton of tutorials over on there if you are looking for some inspiration. So first things first, we are going to be priming our eyelids, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer today, which is literally my favorite. And then I'm just going to use this fluffy brush to apply to my eye. I'm just kind of like fluffing it on there, and then I'm going to buff it out afterwards. I'm sitting here trying to figure out which shade I want to go in with first, because seriously, all of the shades in here are so pretty. And I'm either debating on right here with Paper Straw or the shade Woke. Just kind of depends on the vibe I want to go for, but I think I want to go in with this one right here called Paper Straw first. And then using this Sigma E40 brush, I'm just going to be plopping this right into my crease. And I'm just doing little circular motions to blend that outwards towards my brow. And I'm also using it to round out my outer V. Why did I pick this shade though is because it has like a little bit of like a peach undertone to it, and I feel like it would really make the pinks in this palette really pop. And also give it just a little bit different of a vibe. And I'm just doing a really light layer of this too. I just want it to be more of a transition shade than anything. I really love that Colourpop includes these like neutral kind of based colorful shades. I feel like it's really nice for people that aren't into doing colorful looks all the time, because it kind of gives you like a pop of color but also gives you kind of a neutral vibe at the same time. But like, can we just talk about this pigment though? Like, girl, that color is stunning. I love that it has like that like yellow undertone to it. It makes it just so beautiful. Okay, but like seriously, I am obsessed with this Paper Straw shade, like no joke. Like, look at how pretty it is. It's kind of like a peachy orange shade. But the next shade that we are going to be going in with though is the one that I am like the most curious about. And that one is this middle shade right here called Take a Sip. It is the most beautiful hot pink, but it has like a little bit of like a shimmer to it, like when you look at it in the pan. So I'm really curious to see how it applies. And then with my Sigma E35, I'm just going to be applying this right into my crease, and I'm also using it to round out my outer V. And when applying this, I'm just doing little circular motions to blend that into Paper Straw. Ooh, so far she's so cute! Oh, I love a good pink. Like, girl, this is pretty. I will say though, it is not applying like a shimmer. It is definitely applying more like a matte. So I'm assuming that the kind of like little shimmer particles are to make it blend a little bit easier with the formula. That color though, with Paper Straw, like, it is so pretty. And since your girl is super extra on this channel, we are going to be layering this one up a little bit, because I want it to look like it does in the pan because I am obsessed with it. But like, girl, it is so pretty. I don't know about you guys, but like reds and like pinks are one of those colors that I just have a lot of fun playing with, because they're just kind of like girly and fun and really kind of like hot fiery. So I get really excited using them. Okay, but can we take a minute to appreciate this shade, because girl, it is amazing. Like, look at the color of that. And not to mention, it is so crazy pigmented. Like, you barely need anything on your brush and it is like instant payoff. But like, I am just like literally so impressed with this shade. Like, I cannot get enough of it. But we are going to add a little bit more definition to this look, so we are going to be going in with this darker red shade right here called Daiquiri, which if you guys have never had a Daiquiri, they are amazing. By far one of my absolute favorite drinks. Like, they are just so good, especially in the summertime. And then with this little Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush, I'm just going to be applying a very small amount of Daiquiri into my crease, focusing this into the outer V of my eye. Because I just want more of like the definition like in this area, because I want it a little bit lighter over in here in the front of my eye, just to give it a little bit different of a shape. And you want to be really light with the shade too, because we do not want it to overpower the look or take away from that beautiful hot pink that we just applied. I am so obsessed with this look right now. I cannot get enough of it. It's giving me like pink strawberry type of vibes. I don't know about you guys, but I just love the colors so far. Not to mention, these shadows are just so impressive. They are just so rich in pigment and very easy to blend out. Even that Daiquiri shade, like, oh my gosh, that one so impressed me, because a lot of times darker shades from Colourpop are either a hit or a miss, and this one was amazing. I feel like they have changed their formula though, which gets me really excited. But either way though, off camera, I'm just going to cut my crease using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer that we used earlier. So my cut crease is 100% dry, but I'm trying to figure out which shade I want to use on the lid because seriously, all the shades in this palette are so cute. I'm debating either this rose gold shade right here called Very Fine, which is so sparkly, or this Delish shade right here, which is a little bit more icy, but I think I want to go in with Delish just because I want like that iced kind of like strawberry effect. Then using a damp and flat shader brush, I'm just going to be applying Delish right onto anywhere that base is showing. Ooh, she's sparkly. Yep, I made the right decision. I love this shade already. Like, dang girl, that's pretty. Since I'm really curious, I do want to go in with this one on my finger too, because sometimes these shimmer shades work a lot better with your finger. Oh yeah, definitely go in with your finger because it made it like extra sparkly and extra metallic. I love Colourpop shimmer shades. They just have such a beautiful formula to them, and they're not like one of those like shimmer shades that look really textured on your eye either. They're just really gorgeous and really sparkly. And once you have that applied, we are actually going to go into Very Fine because why not use both options? Because your girl doesn't like to make decisions, so I'm just going to use both. And then with Very Fine, I'm just going to be applying this into the outer third of my lid. Just so we have like a little bit of a gradient and also this really pretty pop of kind of like a rose gold shade. I'm actually going to go in with my finger because I feel like it's just going to give me a little bit more better payoff. Oh yeah, definitely use this shade with your finger, but dang, those are pretty together. I really love this palette so far. It's just seriously so cute. And then last but not least, I'm just going to take a little bit more of Daiquiri, again on that Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. And then I'm going to use this to really kind of like fluff my outer third of my eye, just to blend in that Very Fine into everything that we have going on in the crease. I'm just doing like little back and forth motions just to blend that in. So here's where I'm at right now, the look, and girls, so far I am just so impressed with this palette. Literally none of the shades have given me any problems, not to mention they are just so easy to work with. If you are into pinks and like really fun colors, I feel like you would really enjoy this look because like this whole like situation that we have going on is giving me complete summer vibes. But with that though, off camera, I'm just going to clean up some of this fallout as well as apply my foundation, concealer, and all of that. So here's where I'm at right now after applying my complexion products, and girl, I am so obsessed with this look right now. Like seriously, I cannot get enough of it. I could probably wear this look like probably for a whole week or so. I am literally that shook about it. And I will say though too, I feel like a lot of people would really enjoy this look because it's kind of like fun and fresh for summer. It has like a lot of vibrancy to it too, which I think is just really beautiful. And I also want to say I am trying out the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Foundation right now. I'm doing like a full review on it. And if you'd like to see that, I will link it in the description box down below for you. But spoiler alert, I feel like my skin looks amazing right now. So now we are going to start working on the lower lash line just to get some balance with this look and just to really like pull it all together. And the shade that I want to go in with is one that we haven't used yet, and this one is called Woke. I feel like it'd be really pretty on the lower lash line since it's kind of like a mauvish pink, and I feel like it would just give a little bit extra dimension. Not gonna lie though, most of it is just because I really love how it looks in the pan. And then with this little flat shader brush, I'm just going to be applying it right underneath the lower lash line, doing back and forth motions. And last but not least, for the inner corner highlight today, we are going to be going back into the shade called Delish with this cute little pencil brush. And now with this pencil brush dampened, I'm just going to be applying Delish right into my inner corner and bringing it underneath my inner tear duct area as well, just to open up the eye. And when I'm doing this, I'm really like pressing it into, I'm not swiping. I don't know about you guys, but like a blinding inner corner is like my all-time favorite thing to do. I don't know, some people like just like a little dot, but like I want it like extra blinding. Because I just feel like it really looks so cool in pictures. But girl though, that color is so cute! It really pairs so well with the kind of like situation that we have going on the lid. So here's the finished look using the Colourpop Strawberry Shake palette, and let me just say, I had so much fun using this palette today. I feel like if you are really into like vibrant and really colorful and fresh looks, I feel like you would really enjoy this palette. And I also want to mention like the color story of this one. Oh my gosh, it is just so pretty. Like you just look at this palette and it just gives you so much inspiration, at least for me personally. And another thing I want to say is that none of the shadows today gave me any problems. You know, like sometimes you use a palette and you'll have like one, maybe two shadows, it'll give you like a little bit of a hard time. Literally none of the shadows in here gave me a hard time at all. And the one that really surprised me though was this darker red shade right here called Daiquiri. A lot of times darker shades from Colourpop can be just a little bit more tricky to blend out, but this one right here was amazing. I feel like they've changed their formula though, but like dang, that shade was just so beautiful to use. And also this middle shade right here, the hot pink, literally so beyond pigmented. You barely need anything on your brush and it's like instant payoff, which is really awesome. And another thing I want to say though too is these like shimmer shades right here are so metallic, especially when you apply them with your finger. I will say they are a little bit crumbly, so you just want to be a little careful with them. They might give you a little bit of fallout if you do use a brush, but man, they are just so stunning on the lid. But I don't know, I just had so much fun with this palette today, and I just really enjoyed the look that I created. Literally every time I look at this palette, it makes me want a strawberry shake so bad. I haven't had one in years. I don't know if it's like the pink coloring to the palette or it's these cute little strawberries right here, but like literally it is making me crave one so bad. But when it comes down to it, would I recommend this palette to you guys? And honestly, I really enjoy this palette. I think it's just so special and just so much fun to use. I feel like if you like pink eyeshadow, I feel like you'd really enjoy this one. And if you don't like pink eyeshadow, I'd probably stay clear of it, even though you do have these kind of like peachy shades right here, just because it has a really like prominent pink vibe to it. But if you do get this palette, I feel like you'd really enjoy the formula. The shadows in here blend like butter. They're so pigmented and very rich in color. I don't know, I just thought it was such a special palette. I could definitely see myself using it again. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this palette, and also let me know if you're going to be picking this one up as well, because let's be honest, the palette is so cute, and I know a lot of you guys out there really enjoy Colourpop as much as I do. But either way though, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below, and also if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!